Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Superman 62 and the second story, The People versus Superman. A story that's completely hampered by the fact that the opening of the story cannot tell a story linearly. It makes sense why they're doing this. It's their love of trying to draw you in right at the beginning with something strange happening. Here, it's revealed that Superman has killed Clark Kent. So we all know that can't be possible, or could it? No, it's not possible, unless it's Superman 3 or something. But even then, when we go back to explain what's happening, it still has to have like a surprise with Lois kissing Clark because she thinks they're about to die, and then cut back to how Clark got into this room because it just opens. Well, it opens with the mystery of Superman killing Clark Kent, and then it goes to Clark just walking into a shack, and Lois is there, and she thinks she's going to die. Then cut back to what is happening. You can see how this is a little confusing. In fact, I had to go back and look at this comic and read it to understand what my notes meant. I rarely have to do that. So, what happened was Clark was disguised as a criminal with some mobsters. It's just a basic mob story. They figured out who he was. He ran into a room. Lois was there to get away and catch these criminals when they actually do their crime. He overheard them planning. He uses his ventriloquism powers and being able to throw his voice. I guess it's just a skill, not a power, but you know how this keeps coming up whenever he needs puppets. So he throws his voice to sound like Superman's coming in very angry, and then using his speed, sort of. Superman is so angry over Lois kissing Clark because she thought they were going to die, he throws Clark out a window and kills him. Throwing him out a window into the water, and they only find his hat and some of his clothes because all Superman threw was Clark's clothes. He had to be moving fast. It's just not clear that he is moving fast for this to be happening. So Superman is put on trial. He doesn't say anything to defend him. All of this is just kind of to waste time because there isn't much fun with the trial. There is just the defense attorney bringing up a bunch of times Superman saved the day. And Superman at one point builds a stadium seating so all the people who are packing the court to watch this are sitting up there. But this is all to, as I said, to waste time because when the crime is being committed, Superman, before he got captured, painted fluorescent painting to make it look like Superman is standing at a window. It just takes his X-ray vision, no matter where he is, to activate this. So it seems like Superman's standing in the window. They panic. They get captured. I think it would have been funnier if this Superman had been in prison and he kept getting out to save the day and going back to prison, because Superman, they can't actually hold him. He does his sentence. He does what he's supposed to, but he keeps getting out of prison because people need to save the day, and everybody being flummoxed by this. I think that's the way I would have went. That's not to say it was better, but I just find that concept much more interesting. When they return to see if Superman's really in there, it's Clark, and he explains that him and Superman change places, which happens more than you think, or that lie happens more than you think. Not that I actually believe they're changing places. I'm not that crazy. Or am I? I could be. And without Clark Kent being dead, Superman gets let out. Or, well, they let out Clark. I'm starting to understand why my notes sounded very confusing. It's like I said, it's a basic mobster story, and it feels like Superman goes to a lot of extremes to just have this fun idea that Superman is going to court, to something he can just easily stop with paint. I love that it goes bonkers, but I kind of need an actual story and not just a bunch of fun ideas they had, but had very little thought into how they were going to make that happen. Okay, that is it from Superman 62, The People versus Superman. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the bell icon to get notifications when new videos up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is Bat Friday, where I cover a Batman story in either Detective Comics or Batman. And until next time, let's ponder the question, whatever did happen to the Man of Tomorrow. And seriously, why didn't he just stop the criminals from the beginning? Well, then we don't have a story, but was it much of a story? Okay, have a great day.